What if you could sleep peacefully through the night, without those constant bathroom trips stealing your rest? If you're over 60 and waking up more than once to pee, you're not alone. This condition has a name: Nocturia. And while it may sound harmless, the impact on your sleep, energy, and overall health is anything but. It's more than just an inconvenience. Each time you get up, your deep sleep is interrupted. You wake up groggy. You start your day already behind. And that exhaustion builds up, day after day. But here's the hopeful truth: this doesn't have to be your new normal. In today's video, I'm going to show you 8 science-backed habits that can help reduce or even stop nighttime urination. These aren't complex routines or expensive treatments. They're small, practical changes you can start tonight. And I promise, habit number 1 is so simple, yet so overlooked, it might just be the key that unlocks the full night's sleep you've been missing. So if you're ready to take back your rest, support your bladder health, and finally wake up feeling refreshed, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? Drop a quick comment below and feel free to ask any questions you might have. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video from Be Healthy Seniors, your go-to source for trusted health advice. Let's get started. One of the easiest and most overlooked ways to stop waking up at night to use the bathroom is simply to watch when and how much you drink before bed. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but the truth is, many people sabotage their sleep without even realizing it. If you find yourself getting up once, twice, maybe even 3 times a night just to urinate, this tiny habit could be the game changer you've been missing. Here's the idea. Try limiting your fluid intake about 2 to 3 hours before your usual bedtime. That gives your kidneys time to filter what you've already consumed, so your bladder isn't full right when you're trying to fall into a deep, healing sleep. And it's not just how much you drink, it's what you drink. Certain beverages act like diuretics, which means they make your body produce more urine. Coffee, tea, soda, and yes, even that evening glass of wine can all contribute to a full bladder at the worst possible time. So while your evening tea might feel soothing, it could be the reason you're walking to the bathroom at 2 a.m. Instead, hydrate earlier in the day when your body is more active. Drink most of your water in the morning and early afternoon, then taper off as evening approaches. And if you're thirsty later at night, just sip, don't chug. A small drink can satisfy your body without overwhelming your bladder. This simple timing shift can have a huge impact. It allows your bladder to stay more relaxed overnight, helping you stay asleep longer and more deeply. Remember, sleep is when your body repairs itself. Every time you wake up and shuffle to the bathroom, that repair process gets disrupted. Over time, that adds up to more fatigue, more inflammation, and more stress on your system. So next time you're about to pour that late-night glass of water or reach for a nighttime drink, ask yourself, will this serve me right now, or can it wait until morning? Because sometimes the most powerful changes begin with the smallest choices. And this one simple habit might just be the key to your most restful night in years. 2. Try this bedtime bladder trick that could save your sleep. It's called double voiding. Now don't let the name intimidate you. It's simple, effective, and could be one of the most powerful yet underrated ways to reduce how often you wake up at night to use the bathroom. Here's how it works. Before you head to bed, use the bathroom like you normally would. Then, instead of slipping under the covers right away, wait about 5 to 10 minutes. Use that time to brush your teeth, turn down the lights, or finish getting ready for sleep. Once those few minutes pass, go back and try to urinate again, even if you don't feel a strong urge. That second trip allows your bladder to fully empty, flushing out any leftover urine that didn't come out the first time. And here's something most people don't realize. Especially as we age, our bladder muscles can weaken. That means even when we think we're empty, we may still be holding on to more than we know. And that small leftover amount? It's often what triggers that annoying urge to go in the middle of the night, waking you up and making it harder to fall back asleep. But when your bladder is truly empty before bed, you're far less likely to get those middle-of-the-night wake-ups. Think of double voiding as a gentle reset for your bladder, a chance to say, okay, we're done for the night. And when you combine this with other healthy habits, like cutting back on fluids before bedtime or elevating your legs to reduce fluid buildup, the results can be even more impressive. The best part? It only adds a few minutes to your routine. But those few minutes can give you hours of deeper, uninterrupted rest. That means more energy during the day, better mood, sharper focus, and just an all-around, more peaceful night. If you've never tried double voiding before, don't worry, it's easy. You don't need to force anything. Just relax and give your body that second opportunity. Within a few nights, you might be surprised by how much better you sleep and how much better you feel in the morning. Make this one small change part of your nightly ritual. Your bladder and your sleep will thank you. 3. Take a closer look at your dinner plate. Because what you eat in the afternoon and evening could be the hidden reason you're waking up so often at night to use the bathroom. It might surprise you, but certain foods can irritate your bladder, overstimulate it, or even increase urine production. That means more late-night bathroom trips and fewer hours of deep, healing sleep. If nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, is disrupting your rest, your diet might be one of the most overlooked culprits. Let's start with spicy foods. Sure, they're flavorful and satisfying, but that kick of heat often comes from compounds like capsaicin, which can irritate the lining of your bladder. That irritation makes your bladder more sensitive, even when it's not full, causing that annoying urge to get up and go. If you tend to have spicy dinners, try easing back for a few days and see if your sleep improves. Next, we have acidic foods. Tomatoes, oranges, lemons, vinegar. They might be healthy in moderation, but they're also acidic enough to disturb your bladder's balance, especially at night. While your stomach may tolerate them just fine, your bladder is a different story. If your nighttime urgency gets worse after eating tomato-based sauces, citrus fruits, or pickled items, it may be time to experiment with gentler options. Another sneaky problem? Artificial sweeteners. Found in diet sodas, sugar-free treats, and even some medications, these chemical compounds can act as bladder stimulants for many people. They may seem like a smart way to cut calories or control blood sugar, but they often come at the cost of increased urination, especially in the evening hours. So how can you figure out what's really triggering your bladder? Try keeping a simple food journal. Track what you eat and drink in the second half of the day, then write down how many times you get up at night. Over time, you'll start to see patterns, and that's when you can begin eliminating problem foods one at a time. The goal here isn't restriction, it's freedom. Freedom from constant wake-ups, from groggy mornings, and from the exhausting cycle of interrupted sleep. Your bladder works hard all day. Give it a little peace at night by choosing meals that calm, not irritate. With a few mindful changes, you can reclaim your rest and wake up feeling stronger, sharper, and more refreshed than ever. 4. Elevate your legs in the evening. This simple habit might be the missing link in your nighttime routine, especially if you're tired of those frustrating 2 a.m. trips to the bathroom. Let's break it down. During the day, gravity pulls fluid down into your legs and feet. This happens whether you're sitting for hours, standing in the kitchen, or just going about your normal activities. That fluid doesn't just vanish, it's been pooling in your lower limbs all day. And when you finally lie down to sleep, it starts traveling back into your bloodstream, heading straight to your kidneys. That triggers your body to produce more urine, right when you want to rest. But what if you could jumpstart that process earlier in the evening, before bed? Here's how. Spend 30 minutes to an hour with your legs elevated in the evening. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just lie back on your couch or bed and prop your legs up on a few firm pillows. Or try resting them up against the wall if you're comfortable with that. The goal is to get your legs above heart level. That's when gravity flips the script, helping your body reabsorb and redistribute the excess fluid built up in your legs. What happens next? Your kidneys start filtering that fluid earlier in the evening, meaning by the time you're tucked in for the night, there's less leftover fluid for them to process. And fewer fluids at bedtime often means fewer urgent wake-ups at midnight. But that's not all. Elevating your legs can also reduce swelling in your ankles and feet, improve your circulation, relieve pressure from varicose veins, and even give your tired legs a much-needed break. It's like giving your lower body a quiet reset after a long day. You don't need special equipment or a fancy setup. Do it while watching a favorite show, listening to calming music, or reading before bed. Let this become your nightly wind-down ritual. Over time, this simple act can lead to deeper, more uninterrupted sleep and better energy in the morning. If you've been struggling with frequent nighttime bathroom trips, this small change could deliver big results. Remember, your body works hard all day. Giving it a little help in the evening is an act of kindness to yourself. A small lift for your legs could mean a big lift in your quality of sleep. And if this tip helped you, make sure to subscribe for more senior-friendly health habits that actually work. And drop a comment below. What's been your biggest nighttime challenge? I'd love to hear your story and support you on your path to better sleep. 5. Train your bladder. If nighttime bathroom trips are disrupting your rest, it might be time to try something simple, but surprisingly effective. Bladder training. Now don't let the term scare you off. This isn't some complicated medical routine. It's a gentle step-by-step way to help your body stretch the time between bathroom visits, so you can sleep longer, deeper, and wake up feeling refreshed. Here's how it works. When you feel the urge to go, instead of rushing to the bathroom right away, try holding off for just 10 to 15 minutes. At first, that delay might feel strange or even a little uncomfortable. But that's the point. You're slowly teaching your bladder to hold more. As the days go on, increase that wait time. Go from 15 minutes to 20, then 30. Over time, your bladder muscles will become stronger and more flexible, and your body will adapt to fewer, more controlled bathroom breaks. That progress won't just help during the day. It can reduce those middle-of-the-night wake-ups too. And here's something important to remember. This is a process. You won't see instant results, but if you stay consistent, your bladder will adjust, your sleep will improve, and your days will start feeling more energetic and focused. To get the most out of bladder training, try pairing it with another powerful habit, like double voiding before bed. That way, you're starting the night with a nearly empty bladder and training it to hold more. It's a winning combination for longer, uninterrupted sleep. So if you're tired of constantly checking the clock, getting up again and again, and feeling exhausted in the morning, know this. Your bladder can learn, your body can adjust, and better sleep is absolutely within reach. Be patient, stay kind to yourself, and celebrate every hour of rest you earn. Because quality sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a building block of better health, and you deserve it. 6. Manage your medications. If you're waking up several times a night to use the bathroom, even after watching what you drink and improving your habits, your medications might be playing a hidden role. For many seniors, prescription drugs are part of daily life. And while they're essential for treating conditions like high blood pressure, heart failure, or depression, some of these medications can make nighttime urination worse without you even realizing it. Let's start with one of the biggest culprits, diuretics. Also known as water pills, diuretics are designed to help your body get rid of excess salt and fluid. That's great for reducing swelling or controlling blood pressure, but it also means more trips to the bathroom. If you're taking them in the late afternoon or evening, that extra urine production often carries over into the night, disrupting your sleep. But it's not just diuretics. Some blood pressure medications, antidepressants, and even over-the-counter drugs can relax the muscles around your bladder or stimulate urine production in subtle ways. The result? more frequent urges to go, especially once you've finally settled into bed. This is why timing matters. Taking certain medications earlier in the day instead of the evening can make a big difference in how your bladder behaves at night. But here's the golden rule. Never make medication changes on your own. Even if you're convinced a certain pill is the reason you're losing sleep, always talk to your doctor or pharmacist first. They can evaluate your full medication list, look for potential interactions, and help adjust the timing or suggest alternatives that are gentler on your bladder. Sometimes the solution is as simple as shifting a pill to morning. Other times it may be switching to a different class of drug altogether. Either way, your medical team can help you find a strategy that supports both your condition and your quality of sleep. If you've already tried lifestyle changes, cutting fluids, elevating your legs, eating bladder-friendly foods, but you're still waking up exhausted, don't overlook your medications. They might be the missing piece in the puzzle. When it comes to better sleep, every detail counts. And by managing your meds wisely, you can create a nighttime routine that supports your health, protects your rest, and helps you wake up feeling truly refreshed. 7. Establish a bedtime routine. If you're waking up several times a night to use the bathroom, one of the most effective yet underrated solutions might be this: creating a consistent and calming bedtime routine. It sounds simple, but the impact it has on your bladder and your sleep can be profound. You see, your body runs on a natural internal clock called the circadian rhythm. This biological clock doesn't just control when you feel sleepy or alert, it also regulates critical functions like hormone release, digestion, and yes, even how much urine your body produces at night. When your sleep schedule is irregular, that rhythm becomes disrupted, and your bladder can get mixed signals. That often leads to frequent nighttime bathroom trips that interrupt your rest. The good news? You can train your body and your bladder by sticking to a consistent sleep and wake time, even on weekends. That repetition reinforces your body's natural rhythms and helps calm down bladder activity when it's time to sleep. But it's not just about when you go to bed, it's also about how you wind down before bed. A good bedtime routine should signal your body that it's time to relax. Start about an hour before you plan to sleep. Dim the lights, turn off bright screens, and choose soothing activities that help quiet your mind. This could be reading a lighthearted book, listening to calming music, stretching gently, or sipping a warm mug of herbal, caffeine-free tea. And just as important as what you do before bed is what you avoid. Steer clear of intense news, stimulating conversations, and electronic devices that emit blue light. Those things can keep your brain too alert when it should be winding down. Also, avoid caffeine and alcohol in the evening hours. They act as diuretics, stimulating your bladder when it should be resting. Don't forget, limit fluids 2 to 3 hours before bed, especially large amounts of water, tea, or juice. Combine that with a peaceful, tech-free wind down and your body will begin to recognize it's time to rest. This isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Over time, your body will sync with your routine, your bladder will calm down, and your sleep will deepen. The result? Fewer bathroom trips, better rest, and more energy for the day ahead. You have the power to create a peaceful sleep environment, and your bladder will thank you for it. 8. Stay active during the day. If you're tired of getting up multiple times a night to use the bathroom, one of the most underrated yet effective habits you can add to your daily routine is this: move more during the day. That's right. Physical activity doesn't just help your heart or muscles, it directly impacts your bladder and how well you sleep at night. Here's how it works. When we sit or stand still for long stretches, especially as we age, gravity naturally pulls fluid down into our legs and feet. This leads to swelling, heaviness, and a silent buildup of fluid in your lower body. Then, the moment you lie down at night, that fluid re-enters your bloodstream, travels to your kidneys, and your body starts to process it fast. The result? increased urine production, and yet another trip to the bathroom interrupting your rest. But when you stay physically active during the day, your circulation improves dramatically. Walking, stretching, light exercises, these help your body move that fluid before bedtime, reducing the nighttime load on your kidneys. And that's just the beginning. Regular activity also strengthens the muscles that matter most for bladder control, especially the pelvic floor muscles. These are the very muscles responsible for keeping you dry and giving you that control over urgency. And they weaken with age unless we actively maintain them. The good news? You don't need a gym membership or intense workouts. Just 30 minutes a day of gentle walking, yoga, cycling, or even swimming can make a real difference. Plus, staying active helps with weight control. And even modest weight loss takes pressure off your bladder. For every pound you lose, you're lightening the load on your urinary system and decreasing your chances of waking up repeatedly at night. And let's not forget, physical activity also helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. It relaxes your nervous system, reduces stress, and resets your body's natural rhythms. So not only are you helping your bladder, you're improving your sleep quality from the inside out. Think of it this way. Movement during the day is a message to your body. We're working with you. The more consistent you are, the more your body responds with calm, deep, uninterrupted rest. So get up, stretch, walk, dance, whatever gets you moving. Your sleep, your bladder, and your energy levels will all thank you. So, if you haven't already, start weaving more movement into your daily life. Whether it's a morning walk, light stretching in the afternoon, or gentle yoga before dinner, your bladder and your sleep will truly thank you for it. And there you have it. 8 simple, science-backed habits that can help you cut down on nighttime bathroom trips and finally get the restful sleep your body craves. I know waking up again and again at night can feel exhausting and even discouraging. But these small, intentional changes, like sipping less in the evening, keeping your legs elevated, and winding down with a calming routine, can truly make a big impact over time. The key here is consistency. These habits won't transform your sleep in one night, but they will gently guide your body back into balance, step by step, night by night. And if you'd like extra support along the way, check out the links in the description below. We've included trusted supplements and resources that promote kidney and bladder health, perfect companions to your new nighttime routine. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on future videos designed to help you feel stronger, sleep better, and age with confidence. And if you've tried any of these habits or have questions about your own journey with nighttime urination, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your story and help however I can. Thanks for watching, and remember, better sleep starts with better habits. And you are absolutely capable of making that change. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.